and welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, I'm Patrick and I love bullet journaling, art and calligraphy. And in this video we're about to create the bullet journal spreads for the month of June. I'm very excited and I'm very looking forward to create those spreads, especially because June is my birthday month. And I will tell you everything and you will see everything in a minute. I just wanted to tell you that I've already made myself a nice coffee. It's a vanilla latte macchiato and I'm so looking forward to sip on that while I'm creating those spreads. And without further ado, I would say I will grab my headphones, prep the desk and we will start planning. Hi everyone again from VoiceOver Me. As you might have already seen in the thumbnail, the theme for this month is a pistachio cake. Since it's my birthday in June, I came up with the idea of drawing a cake, but it had to be in my favorite color, green, so it had to become a pistachio cake. I made such a cake 2 years ago and I regularly think of it. It's really soft, consists of 3 different layers and tastes like you bite into a giant pistachio, but with the texture of a cake. You have to try it. I got the idea from a recipe shared on Instagram, and I will add a link to the description below. For all the spreads, I used 5 Tombow Dual brush pens in the colors 249, 228, 192, 312, and 990. All the outlines were made using this 249 dark green, which makes the whole doodle look even more green in a very subtle way. The frosting as well as the pistachio cream were made using the color 192 as well as the color 312. I initially intended this to be a lighter area, but it now turned out to be somewhat of a shading of the cream. The cake itself was colored in using the beige color 990 with some shading of 192, since there are also pistachios in the cake itself. For some contrast to the rest, I used the color 228 for the toppings, which makes those pistachios look a little burned from baking or so, which I really like. And that's it. On the left side, I added a quote stating, "When life gives you pistachios, make pistachio cake," and I hope we all stick to that from now on. Next we have the monthly overview. For this I drew the outlines of boxes that are 4x4 in size, with 1 box in between for spacing. Then I went in with my dark green Tombow Dual brush pen and made the monthly overview look like a giant rectangular pistachio cake with frosting used as a divider between the boxes. Right next to it there was quite a lot of space, so I drew a little glass with a pistachio matcha latte with oat milk, similar to the one I had in Vienna. It's also green and fits the vibe perfectly in my opinion. When it comes to my birthday, I don't really have many plans for it yet, but one thing is clear. I want to bake that pistachio cake again. I will try to document it and will put it into some form of content, maybe as a short video for Instagram or TikTok, or I will show a picture later this month in one of my videos. Let's see. However, tell me in the comments if you would like to see me bake that cake in a video. bullet journal setup is the weekly spread. For this, I decided to use a horizontal layout with 4 sections per page. Those sections are divided by thin dark green lines. On the side of each section, I drew the day of the month as if I wrote it using pistachio frosting and added the day of the week right next to it. Well, that's it. I'm very happy about how those spreads turned out, and with that, I hand over to Real Me for the rest of this video. Alright, so we've come to the end of this video. I'm really happy how all of the spreads turned out. Honestly, while creating those doodles, I got very hungry and I really want to make that pistachio cake now. Let's see how long it takes. I am, however, planning on baking that cake for my birthday. Yeah, I'm very excited for June. I'm looking forward to whether it comes up that month, and I hope you are too. If you have any special plans for June, please let me know. And with that, I thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you would like to see more of me and my bullet journal art and calligraphy content, then please subscribe, and we will see each other in my next video. Bye!